All right, guys, continuation of the last video. So what we talked about was getting some of these potatoes hung up on these uh, poles. I have a couple more. I do need to get one in for the corn. The corn is completely fallen over, one of them anyway. And at first I thought it was an animal. But then when I was looking at it, I realized it wasn't an animal. It was probably because of the wind. We probably had some wind last night or day before, and it kind of blew it over. So I do have some of these fiberglass rods. I'm gonna probably put this one in here. Maybe not. This one looks pretty good, but I'm definitely putting one over here for the corn. I have one in for the peas, but they're not doing good because I think they just got covered up by everything that's growing in that pot. I'm probably gonna put this one in here. I also have to get some more of these poles because the tomatoes have like literally gone out the top of the cage. So I don't have, I need to, oh, this one's got two in here. Wonder if I can get away with one. That looks like there's two plants there. But these, yeah, this one potato plant literally, one of the vines broke, or the, not vines, but the stems broke off. It just got so heavy. It just snapped off at the thing. So I've got some of these clips. They're pretty simple. They just fold together, and you just put it around your vine or your plant, and then attach it to something and holds it up there. So we're gonna grab a couple of these because I don't want these falling over. I'm hoping I can get. I can't. It's just too big. There we go. And they're pretty loose on here, so it's not. It's not. I don't think the plant will grow into it, but it should hold it up there enough. I think what I want to do with this one is I've got this one over here. The other thing is, the other reason I want to get these up, yeah, see this one's, man, this one's massive. The other reason I want to get them up is they're laying on other plants. I want to get them up and out of the way. I may have to use that other rod. Or what did I do? Oh, here they are. I may have to pull that other rod out of there because this potato plant in particular is way bigger than I thought. I keep moving these around. I'm going to hide them and I'm never going to find them. I'm going to be going crazy on video looking for the clips, right? All right, so we're going to see if I can clip this one around here. There's just so many. This thing is huge. I don't know if this is going to even be big enough. I'm trying to keep it this way that it's not laying over on the other plants. And this vine is pretty big. But hopefully that'll hold that up. And we're going to get this one. We're going to pull this one over here. It's putting a little pressure on the plant itself, but I don't think it's putting that much pressure on. So hopefully that'll hold that. Now, to get into this one. So this was the worst one. This one I was surprised that it didn't break off altogether. If you could see the size of this vine, I'd bring you over here, but it wouldn't make sense because you can't really see it on video. You wouldn't be able to get I don't think the gist of it, just how big it is. It's pretty thick. It's probably as big around as my pinky finger. And it's got quite a few offshoots. I was surprised that this one didn't break off because of the weight, the size of it. So these clips that I got them on Amazon. I really wasn't paying attention, but man, did they get me. They came from China, of all places, and it cost me a fortune to get them. And I was like, how did I not see that when I put the order through? Let's get this one. And we're going to get that corn, but I'm going to move you guys around so you can see what's going on. Now this plant is actually standing up on its own. But I have the feeling that if it gets any wetter, it's just got, oh, I totally missed that. Wow. If it gets any wetter, if we get any more water, wetter water, it might start flopping over, and I don't want to do that. So I got to decide where I'm going to put this one. This is 2 pieces, right? Yeah. So I'm going to get this big vine. I'm going to get it up here near the top. And I got to tell you guys, these clips are not that great. I mean, they're all right, like, but not worth the money I paid for them for sure. So we got those 2 up. This one's up. These don't look like they need it, but we're going to get some more rods probably next week, maybe. Let's go see what we can do with that corn. I don't know if these are going to work, but I did bring out some garden wire with me, so if we need be, we can just put some garden wire around it. I don't know if you're going to be able to see. I might flip this camera around in just a minute here. Let's get you guys next to this tree. Yeah, you can't see it from there. Let me turn this camera around. You're going to be in the bushes for a second. There we go. Right, so you can see it just got really, really heavy, I think, and it fell over. So I don't think anything dug at that. I mean, they could have. I don't think anything dug at it. But I'm thinking what we're going to do is I got to do this gently because I don't want to snap the corn. I'm thinking, oh, that's got a ton of powdery mildew. I might just cut this one off. We do have some more zucchini flowers coming up. I'm thinking I'm going to push this. Oh, wait, I can't move that one. I'm going to push this over on this side of it. And we'll put it over here. Prop the base up, right? Now, I don't know if these clips are going to be big enough. If they're not, I've got, oh my God, that smells so good. All I can smell, guys, when I'm standing here is because I keep brushing up against the lavender and I keep brushing up against the mint. And can you guys see what I'm doing? Yeah. So these clips they look like it might work. Not 100% sure. Yeah, it just makes it around there. Like just. Right, there we go. It's up. It's up. I'm not liking the look of that on there. My hands are just covered in mites. Where are they coming from? Oh no. Yeah, that's gone. That is gone. They are on the corn. That's where it's coming from. Okay. Oh yeah, you're gone. You are so gone. Yeah, we're getting rid of those. All right, so I don't have, it's not high enough. I can't put another clip on that. So we should, hopefully we'll be good. The other thing I want to do is I have some of these tomato vines. Hard to tell where I'm at. There we go. Okay, let's see. I have a couple of these vines that had fallen over. Oh, here it is. There we go. Get this big guy up here. And I want to get that up off the ground. So I've got these clips. I actually got the clips for these plants because I thought, well, I'll probably need a few of them. And here we are. Tomato plants are not the greatest smelling plants, but they it does smell good to know that it's growing. But yeah, so that should hold that up. So I've got just the one vine attached up there, and then we took care of that corn. Now, last video I did a little harvest, and we got what did I get? I think 2 heads of broccoli, 1 tomato, and 2 squash. There is a whole bunch of squash flowers, right? I got another zucchini flower, and last week or the week before last, I did harvest 1 zucchini out of here. Now the others, I think they fell to the wayside because of all this rain and water. The whole plant just fell over. And as I'm looking at it, I don't see any vine borers, so we might be in good shape there. But I definitely need to get in there. There's still some powdery mildew. I want to get that off of there. I can't spray today. Today is Monday, and we are expecting rain again. So we've been literally, God, it's been about a week now. and we've just had rain for days. And I'm gonna actually have to put you guys on hold here for a minute because these plants, let's turn that camera on. How about that? I don't know if you can see it, but that's all water standing in these pots. I don't know why, because they have weep holes at the bottom. So I don't know why that's in there. I don't know what happened there. But we're gonna resolve that. I'm gonna put you guys on pause for a minute. We're gonna go down, grab the drill, and I'm hoping I left the drill bit with the drill. And we're gonna put a hole in the bottom of these pots. So I'm gonna put holes on the downside because it slopes down this way, right? So I'm gonna put it on the downside of these. These pots are fairly level, but I want the water to go away from them. So give me a minute. We're gonna pause you here for a minute, and I'll be right back. All right, we made it back before that kicked off. All right, so didn't find the drill bit I wanted, but I did get a drill bit. Can't quite see. Okay, we're good. So on the downside, and we're just gonna put a little hole at the bottom here. Oh my goodness. I wasn't going fast enough on that. There we go. Ooh, got a waterfall coming out of there, guys. Waterfall. All right. That one just walked all over. There we go. Right. Whew. Those plants were drowning, guys. All right. So, took care of that. So that's done. We got the plants standing up. I got 2 broccoli out of this harvest. I got 2 squash out of the harvest. I got 1 tomato. It's pretty good. Not bad. And the only thing I got left that I really want to get done, I'm going to have to clean that drill bit off, is I do want to get some fertilizer in the potatoes, corn, because corn and potatoes are heavy feeders. So I want to get a little bit of this. I wanted a more equal. Oh my goodness, there's a ton of water coming out of there. I wanted to get more of a like say a 14-14-14 or 7-7-7. This is a 14-00, so we'll make do. So we're gonna dump some fertilizer in these and get that all going. So we'll get, oh gosh, this thing's so bad. Woo! I'm just kind of putting it in the middle on top of everything because it's gonna rain later. So now I don't know if the broccoli really needs this, if it's going to keep growing or not, but we're going to throw some in there anyways. We're going to do the same with these guys. We're just going to give them all a little bit of food anyway. We'll give the flowers some. What the heck, right? There we go. Let's turn you guys so you can see me. Not that you really want to see this ugly mug. I'm just going to give everything a little bit of go juice, and I think we should be good. This should spread throughout the pot, right? And then everything will get fertilized. Well, these pots are kind of running together. I don't know which one's which. There we go. Okay, got that. We'll give the tomatoes some because they're getting big and they're probably getting hungry because they are producing fruit. Same thing with the peppers and what else? Oh, basil. Basil's in here. So we're gonna give these guys some food too, right? This one basil plant is giant. Huge. Now the other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little lime in there. Oh, maybe not. Did I get? Yeah, I did. I got it. This one's fast acting. Let me open this before I get over there. Oh, shit. I'm about to cut this open, guys, with shears, and there's a little pull tab at the top. Oh, but it's useless. The one thing I will tell you is this company, it seems to be a pretty good company, right? Like, I don't know for sure. The one thing I hate is you got great bags, but they're not resealable. Today's day and age, come on, guys. Resealable. So we're going to put a little bit of lime in each of these pots. Again, this one, I don't know. This one's hard to tell where one begins and one ends. These 3 pots seem to run together. Right, so we'll put a little bit in each. I don't want to do too much. I definitely want to get this in with the peppers. A little bit in with the corn. I think the peppers really need it. I don't think anything. I think some of the other plants are fine without it. I'm just getting tore up with bugs out here today. Thanks to all this water. Yeah, we'll throw a little in here. What the heck? Why not? If I find out later it didn't work, well, shame on me. Right. So the I'm not going to put any in with the lettuce right now. I want to let that drain out. I want to give that a chance to drain off a little bit. There we go. So that should do it. I want to give those plants, I want to give that a chance to drain off and see if anything's going to survive in there. It looks like some of that stuff will survive. So we should get another harvest out of that. But getting winded already. I mean, look at all that water. That's all from these 2 pots, right? So I don't know what happened there. So next year, I think what we'll do is, I mean, it's still running out of there really good. But I think next year, we'll take a look at those pots and see what's going on. There's probably not a hole at the bottom. There's a hole at the side now. If nothing, that'll work. And I did it about 1 to 2 inches up, so a little bit of water can sit in the bottom, right? If the roots need it, they can draw from that. But everything's really wilty. Even the oregano, it's really, really wilty. And it's just because, and the same thing with the lettuce, right? It hasn't had a chance to, get rid of the water, so they're literally drowning. So the ones that I cut off last time kind of looks like anyway, that they are actually coming back a little bit. I'm going to move you guys up there a little bit. So they're actually coming back a little bit. I'm going to get rid of this guy because he just doesn't look good at all. And this, what is this? Oh, that's the marigolds. All right, we're going to take those out. They just look terrible. Oh, and I got a mushroom growing in here. I'm going to get rid of this guy. There you go. Bye-bye. Took a couple things with it. What did I take with it? Oh, it was, the marigold was mashed in there. You know what? Though the stem's still there. Maybe I can put that poor thing back in the ground. All right, so doggone it. All right, there we go. Put it back in there. We'll see. But everything in there is really drowning. So I'm gonna give that a couple days. Hopefully the rain will let up a little bit, and we can get some of these pots dried out a little bit, because again, they are literally drowning. They're so wet, so moist. We've had so much rain, so much water. I mean, I just showed you that right there, right? That's literally from those 2 pots. The ground is pretty well saturated again, just from 2 little pots. So you can imagine how much rain we've been getting. There's a good side and a bad side of rain. You can get too much. You can get too little. So I don't want to say I'd rather have too little, because the rain itself is better for plants than what you pull out of the tap. The tap is full of all kinds of chemicals and things like that, so it's not that good for the plants. The rain obviously is much better, natural, and it all has its own fertilizer in it as well. So today we got the plants clipped up on poles, the ones that needed it. The only thing, did I get everything done? Yeah, we got everything done, actually. We got the 2 pots drained. We got the plants clipped up. We did a harvest earlier today. That'll be on Monday's video. If you haven't seen Monday's video, go ahead and go back and watch that. You'll see we got a little bit out of the garden, not much. We got some. We got fertilizer put into everything. We got lime put into a few things. I think actually lime into a little bit of everything. Just kind of balance it out. Let's see. There's a couple more broccolis that I left a little I'm not sure what they're called, but the little stalk had another shoot coming out of it. I left that little shoot. The one has gotten sizably bigger, so I'm hoping I get another harvest out of that. That would be so much better than last year. Where is that? I thought I noticed a on one of these plants. Yes. Let's go take a look. I found something. I'm gonna spin you guys around if I can stay upright myself. Look. Got a plant coming out there. A vegetable or a fruit. So that should be cantaloupe, hopefully. And I thought I saw another one somewhere, but I'm thinking I might have been mistaken. But that's one. That's one. So hopefully, I love cantaloupe. I really, really do. I would love to get a cantaloupe. Here we go. Flip you guys around there. So anyway, that's it, guys. We're 22 minutes into this video, and like I shoot for 20 minutes, but let's face it, I never make it. Well, let's go way over or sometimes way under if it's raining. But anyway, so guys, thanks a lot to all you guys that are subscribed. I really, really appreciate it. Those of you coming back and watching, I appreciate you guys too. But if you could, and you're not subscribed, if you could, please hit that subscribe button. Help me out here. The goal for this year is 150. We're at 135 now. We did lose a subscriber the other day. I'm pretty sure that's probably a YouTube thing because they tend to do that. We all know we get unsubscribed from channels we've been watching for sometimes years in my case. If you're not subscribed, please hit the subscribe button. If you are subscribed, please make sure you watch the videos all the way through. Drop a comment in there and share these videos out if you would. Help me out. Get this out to as many people as we can. The more subscribers, the more views we have, the more likes we have, the higher up I go on the list, the more chance other people are going to get to see us. So anyway, guys, I hope everybody has a great week. I hope you all have I don't know what that is, but it is a bug of some sort. Anyway, wow. Anyway, guys, have a great week. Have a great weekend as you're probably going into your weekend here once you see this video. Be safe. Stay blessed. Have a great, great day.